Hello, art fans! Today, we are going to draw a tiger. Roar! Oh, that's so scary! Alright, I got my pencil with an eraser. I'm going to upgrade this just a little bit for the video because these pencils you use at school are number 2s and they don't write very dark. They're hard to see on the video, so I'm going to use a pencil that's a number 6. It just writes a little bit darker. I start with eyeballs because I feel like even if you mess up everything else in the picture, if the eyeballs are good, it'll look like it's looking at ya, and nobody else is going to care about the rest of stuff. So anyway, that's what I think. So if I'm looking at just the eyeball, I'm thinking the actual eyeball really is a circle, but see how it's only like one little pie piece? It's not like the whole circle. And the way the eyelid goes over it, looks to me like the top is pretty much flat, but it's slanted there. It almost looks like it's going to start making a capital letter A. So I have a circle, and I know I only need this part of the circle, right? So I need the top of the circle, and look, this goes a little too far, doesn't it? Little. Ooh, I made it way too far. Oh, no. And I know it doesn't go straight down. It goes crooked. Like, imagine there was a giant capital letter A there. But I don't really want that in my picture. Go away, go away, go away, capital letter A. Alrighty, so this is really all I want for the eyeball. So, yay. And I can erase this because I don't need it anymore. Oh, creepy, that already looks like a tiger eye. What about the other one? Is the other one pretty much the same? Let's see, I had an eye kind of about that size. Let's see, should I put it right here? Should I put it right here? Should I? Does that look kind of right? Yeah! No. How far apart are these things? Okay, this is what artists do. Have you ever seen an artist use this? I'm measuring. If my tip of my pencil is there and my thumbnail is here, how many eyeballs do I go over? See, it's 1. Okay, so that's when I go 1, 2, 3. Do you see I do that 3 times before I hit the next eyeball? I'm gonna do that on my own paper. This is way too close. Go away, you. See why artists need erasers? Okay, so on my paper, it's tip of my pencil to where I stopped. I have that, and I'm gonna go over 1, 2, 3 times, and then I can just tip my pencil, and it will make that little tiny mark. Do you see that it made a little tiny mark? Can I show you better? I hope that helped. Okay, so that's, and it was like, what now? It's see, I got, oh, there I got, oh, there you go, right there. And let's see, did I decide that it goes up like that? Is that what I decided? I don't think so. Let's look again. I decided it was kind of tipping down, kind of like a rounded corner. Okay, I still, you're funny. You go away, Okay, still need that circle. I hope this is about the right size. When I make circles to start with, I kind of go around them a few times really light, and then I can fix them up later. See, like now I think, oh, maybe it should have been like that. I'm gonna erase some of that junk anyway. I'm just thinking with my pencil. And then it seemed to me like it really was kind of a pretty good corner. Let's see, like a corner of a square, but like a little round there. So if I erase that, and I can leave it sketchy. When you have a bunch of lines there, it's called sketchy. That kind of looks like that. Yeah, I'm getting there. Okay, so now I need this. Let me see if that was just 1/4 of the pie piece. What's this? Oh my gosh! His nose is stuffing the entire pie! Ooh, we've got nostril city. Nostrils, and whatever you call that hunk of skin between your nostrils. Oh, okay. Let's see. What else do we know about it? Pretty straight across. Ooh, that makes a very nice corner down there. Very, very nice. Okay. So let's see. So what I learned was it makes a good corner, like a corner of a square going down, and that it has 2 nostrils and skin in between. So did I do it? What do you mean, no?
Oh my goodness, you're so unsupportive.
Okay, let's try this again. Where do I put it? Well, let me see here.
This is my eyeball. And I go 1, 2, 3.
Hey, 3 eyeballs down. How weird. We went 3 eyeballs across to get to the eye, and we're going 3 down to get to the nose. That's so weird. I'm going to turn my paper this way. 3 eyeballs down. So that's my eyeball. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I did that real super exact, but oh well. And then, let's see, I had a circle about this big, so I want about the same size circle, right? And we said in that circle there was 3 parts, right? The nose holes. I know that looks dumb right now. I know, just give me a minute. I'm planning something. Okay, and then we said it kind of went down like a really good corner on a piece of paper, right? Okay, so I've got some basic ideas, but now when I look, I notice, okay, this, look, that black line there, that's a very good circle line. And this is a little bump, a bump, a bump. We got 3 bumps, bump, bump, bump. Okay, so this, where was that now? Let's see, how's that? Bump, bump, that kind of goes. That's a spot where he could slide his little toe in there and pick his little nose, I guess. So it goes right into the nostril, right in the middle of the nostril. Right in the middle of the nostril, we are trying to draw like a really, really good circle. Let's see if I had a good circle. Oh, that's a miserable circle. And another one on this side. Yeah. And then, of course, we don't actually want the whole circle. I was just thinking it looked like a circle, so that was helping me. And then I know,
Oh, I don't need that little part either.
and then I know that little skin had a bump, and the nostril had a bump, 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 bump. I remember there were 3 bumps. And, boy, this is looking really weird. And they connect. And then we can check. Do I feel like I made that big enough? So if this whole thing was a circle, I feel like that should be bigger. And is it really pointy down here at the bottom? The nose is more like that. Alrighty. Hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. That is crooked. Because these things on the side are crooked. Okay, next up. What about this? What about this? Let's see, if I put it right there on the paper, the whole little cheeky cheek won't fit in there. But if I hold it up, pretty good circle. Okay, so the other thing artists look at is the middle of the nose and the middle of the top lip. Yeah, that's in the middle, but how far over does it go? It goes all the way over to like the edge of the eyeball, right? It's not exactly, maybe his head, I guess his head's tipped a little bit. I thought it was straightforward, but look, it goes a little bit farther on this side and not quite to the edge there. Okay, so I need a really nice circle here. That would come a little bit more. And I don't have to get quite that far on this side because he's a little bit tipped. Nobody's gonna know or care if this is not perfect. Nobody's gonna know, nobody's gonna care. People are going to love it, darling. Now I have a little fuzzy chin there, don't I? Is that straight at the bottom? Pretty close to being straight, isn't it? And we can hold this up. I forgot to say how long it was. My nose, I'm gonna turn this sideways again. My nose is this big, yes? And my fuzzy chin is that big. Nose, chin, hey, they match. Isn't that weird? They match, they match. This little bit of, I don't know what you call that, where the top lip is not very big though. Okay, so, I'm gonna turn my paper sideways so I can show you that too. Nose, and from here about to there, and then the little bit in between is not that big. So, mostly almost straight across, a little curvy there. There, we are. So adorable. Now, the next thing we have to figure out on our tiger is how to get up to the top of the head and get those ears in there. So, top of my head. Oh, I've got a nice stripe going up in the middle here. Top of the head is that long. Oh my gosh. I gotta tell you, this was just a wild guess. All I did was say, top of the head that long. Is there anything else on the face that matches? Because I was noticing a lot of the little sizes here are kind of matching. It's like there's a plan when the tiger gets born about how its head's supposed to be shaped. But looks like the nose is the same size as his brain. Brains. So on my picture, oh my goodness, I didn't really erase this stuff very well. That was so sad. On my picture, the nose and the eyes go like about there. And so if, say that big, from the tip of my pencil to where my thumbnail is, about like that. If I move it up and make a mark, that's about where the top of the head should be, somewhere up there. Alrighty. And I know kitty cats have a little curve between their pointy ears. And that little curve goes down. Boop, 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 boop. It's right above the corner of the eye, which is kind of where these little mushy things. What do you call this? What do you call that little part where the whiskers grow? I don't know. The whiskery cheeks. I don't know. I know they don't have cheeks, but anyway. Okay, moving on. This curve also goes. Oh, yeah, right there. Here's my old pencil. Ooh, look at that. From the ears down, everything fits right along the sides. So in my picture, so I'm gonna hold up my pencil. Those little squishy things where the whiskers go, sides of the ears, make a little mark up there. Squishy things where the whiskers go, side of the eyeball, make a mark up there. So when I'm drawing my curve for the top of my head, I'm just gonna make a curve. It doesn't have to be beautiful. I know the one in the picture is a little more of a bump up there. Maybe I should put that. I don't know. The nice thing about drawing with a pencil is you can erase stuff all the time. Erase, erase, erase. Hey, that's kind of looking tigerish. Alrighty, now, let's see here. What do we think about these ears? It's not straight, is it? It's not. It's not straight across the top, and it's not straight up and down. It is a pretty good corner to corner slant there. This part, look at that. side of the ear, or maybe that's supposed to be the top of the ear, is standing up nicely off the head. But this part is a nice little circle-y part. It's not a perfect circle, but it's circle-y. How big is that? I don't know. I'm going to have to measure that thing there. Let's see. So the ear goes like that. Okay. Thumbnail to tip of pencil. Ear size. Oh my gosh. Look at, find something you already drew that's about the same. Look at all these things that kind of sort of match. Ooh, what do I want to use? I don't know. My nose was this long. My cheeks were about the same. These things. So I'm going to lay my pencil diagonally. Put my thumbnail here where I stop to the head and go boing. And there I have a nice little line. And it had a rounded tip and then kind of a fat circle. Alrighty. How about this one? This one is wider, right? This one's a little bit sideways. This one's straight on. This one almost looks like you really could fit a pretty good circle right around the ear, couldn't you? A little bumpy. Looks like you got into a fight. I don't know, maybe another tiger got him. I don't know. Maybe he tried to eat a little sparrow and she went poke poke and pecked at his head. I don't know. But that's a pretty good circle, even though it's lumpy. It's still pretty flat there where it stands up off the head. And it's also going, I'll show you with my pencil. It's also going diagonally, just like that one was. The ears kind of make an X, don't they? Right from the middle of the face. How weird is that? See all the cool things you notice when you look really close? Let's see, are the ears the same length? Are they? Yeah, they pretty much are. That makes sense. My ears are the same length. So we have this and to there, bonk. And then I want a pretty good circle, really, because this one is going straight. And then the little guy in the picture didn't have a perfect circle, so I don't have to draw one either. So we have that. Now, we are almost done. We just have to get the sides of the face in. Now, the tiger face doesn't really come from the chin like a people face does. See where the lips would be? See where the mouth is? That's kind of where the side of the face comes out and goes around. See that? It kind of goes there. And it would make a pretty good circle with the whole entire head. It would. It goes from the ears, kind of from where the ears stick out. Around. Let me see. So kind of from where the ears stick out. Kind of around. If this would make a head, okay, let's see. If this outline of the head were to make a circle, it would be kind of like that. Good enough. Good enough. I think my eyeball looks crooked. I think that one's a little too high up. Well, I'm just gonna change it. Sometimes the stuff you're proud of, you end up changing later on. It happens. Okay, eyeball, eyeball. There. Yeah, something a little more like that. That looks a little bit more about like the right size to me. A little bit, little bit, little bit. There. Still not perfect. Now it's bigger than the other one. Oh my gosh. Oh. Sometimes when I draw, I just want to scream. Oh, I should measure.
This one was this big. This one only needs to be this big. That makes a little more sense. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's so much better. I feel better about life. I do.
Alrighty, now, there's dark fur, and there's light fur, and there's so many stripes, I can't stand it. Oh, I'm gonna get my viewfinder. I'm just gonna start, just on the muzzle, just here. Don't look at anything else. 1, 2. Really just 2 stripes and a little bit of another one. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I did that part. I did that guy. They have eyebrows. Look at that. They have these little wings that fly up in the air. And that looks like a little bird to me. I'm gonna draw little birds next to there. So we have wings that fly up in the air. This one's a little more bendy. And what looks to me like a little bird. He's got a fat little bird belly, got a little bird head, got a little bird beak, got a little bird tail. See what I mean? That's what that looks like. It does. Of course, that one looks like a bunny rabbit that's dragging something on the ground. But anyway, okay, so looks like a bunny. Bunny body, bunny head, bunny ears, dragging something on the ground. What it looks like to me. I don't know what it looks like to you. All right, and then we've got eyebrows way up here. Eyebrows way up there. Way up there we have some eyebrows. And then we have bigger eyebrows that kind of go and make a little triangle and another set of eyebrows above that. So we need a triangle with bigger eyebrows. And I'm running out of room, so I'm just gonna stop. Listen, ain't nobody looking at this gonna ever go back and look at this and be like, oh, epic fail. Nobody's gonna see this. Nobody knows. Nobody cares. We're just making a picture. Okay. I notice we have stripes coming down from the eyes. I think that's kind of what made them hard to draw because there's like more than one outline there. Weird. And then we have 2 big stripes here, but they're not the same, are they? This one's curvy. This one's not quite so curvy. And then there's little cornery things here. So, there was that and kind of a little cornery thing. And there was this. But the little cornery thing was up there. I don't know. There's also a stripe that goes like around. Like if this is an old man tiger, they're old and it had baggy eyelids. Like that would be like the outline of the baggy eyelids. Okay, so let's make some baggy eyelid outlines. Baggy eyelids. You got baggy eyelids. Okay, and then we need these that kind of look like a frame to the face, don't they? There's like a thing that comes off there, slanted, yeah, and goes down. And my little thing again. See, it kind of straight up, but it's almost like he started drawing a house on his face with a magic marker. And then his mommy caught him and he got in trouble and he had to quit. Did you see that? Okay. We're just going to draw a little house on your face. Yes, we are. We have that one and that. And we have kind of like this and kind of like that. There. Oh my gosh, Tiger. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Wow. Alrighty. That is enough detail for people to know that you're making a tiger, okay? So, let's start to make a little darker with our pencil. Let's make dark eyelids. He's a-looking at us. Leave a little white spot in his eyes. There. There, he's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Now, since it's a tiger, we don't have to make perfect lines because it's fur, right? So we can kind of scritchy our lines, which is kind of nice for us. We don't have to have anything too perfect. You can go back and put little marks on your lines. Does that make you feel like it's furry? You can make parts of the lines fat and parts of the lines skinny, if you want to. See what I'm talking about? See how they're like, it's not really a perfect line, is it? So this is the thing I thought looked like a bird. I'm gonna leave it a bird because I think that's funny. And this is the thing I thought looked like a bunny rabbit. So I'm gonna leave it kind of looking like a bunny rabbit because I think that's funny. I don't know what's this down here. The bunny has a weird tail. It's a little joke for myself. All right, these were my eyebrows. I mean, they're not really eyebrows because tigers don't really have the eyebrows, but I think they look fun. This thing was supposed to be like the little triangle-y spot on the head. Choop, 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 choop. Choop, 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 choop. And this is where there were more stripes up here in the real picture, but I was running out of space for them. And I notice in the picture you can see a little bit of the back of the ear. So, and mostly the inside of the ear is kind of darker. Here's a little fun trick. Hello, I have a finger. Look at that. I like doing that. It makes me happy. Looks like the edge of the ear was darker. What else was darker? The inside of the ear. This was dark. Oh, I want to put that little part where it looks like a bird pecked him. I want to put a little notch in his ear. I thought that was funny too. See how it looks like there's like a black dot there? I don't know what's going on there, but that's why I drew it like that. You draw what you see. You don't draw what you don't see. I don't know how to explain it to you. And anybody who doesn't like it, too bad. They can go play with somebody else. I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm not loving that part, I gotta tell you. This fur is longer over here. This is the part that I thought looked like he was drawing a house on himself or herself. I honestly don't know what kind of a tiger this is. And this was the other side of that same thing. I don't want it to be like a perfect straight line, so I'm gonna kind of... It's got sideburns now. You got sideburns! That fur, I guess, should go up toward the ear, huh? Probably. It goes that direction. And then we had these things, which was also tiger fur. So I'm making that look kind of hairy. And this part was not exactly the same. It was kind of fatter in the corner. So I'm just thinking about like how thick. See like how thick, this is like pretty thick right here, but then it gets skinny and then it gets thick again. And you can see some of the light fur coming across there. So that's why I'm trying like not making a perfect smooth line with my pencil. It's kind of something like that. And I'm trying to think like which way would the fur be going? Like it goes a little down under the eye. A little more like that. Some of it really is all dark and you cannot see the light fur inside there. And then we had the nose holes. Listen, nose holes are just fun. They just are. They're delightful. I just realized that I could have drawn that better. Go see, the more you look, the more you notice. That was over too far. Huh. What do you know? What do you know? Yeah. Those are those 3 bumps I saw. There you go, Mr. Tiger Nose. All right, now the muzzly, these little squishy things, they stay white fur, but under there, the fur that comes out from there is darker. And it kind of points off in the corners. So I'm gonna make like another little row of these little marks to finish off the outside of the face. Okay. That, see, they're not the same. It's okay. Not the same in real life either. So what do you know? All right, that stays white, but this that comes out from under here I guess I wanted the fur to point that way. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't mess that up then, all right? All right, I can do that. Yeah, cute. These little things were actually kind of like little dots, weren't they? Circle, 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 circle. They don't have to be perfect. Listen, this tiger ain't putting on no lipstick in the morning, darling. No, 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 no. You think the tiger get up and put a mascara on? Make herself all beautiful? You think he's putting on his guy liner? I don't think so. There's a few more dots up here. Just a few. See, like in the picture, there's a few more of those little dots. Yeah. If you don't know why, they just are. Oh, what else, what else, what else? It gets dark here. I guess the fur coming out from under the nose is a little bit darker. Maybe I should put some of that in there. And then this fur, I'm not going to press real super hard with my pencil because it's not really black fur. It's white fur there, but it's a shadow. And then behind the mouth, the fur gets dark. Now I feel like it looks silly.
Oh no, that looks so silly. I'm gonna erase it. Oh. This is shave a little bit, Chester. Darling, get yourself a little tiger haircut under your chin. Get a little beard trimming going on there. Let's see. Oh, I never did do the top of the head.
I had made this line here and never done anything with, there we go, there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Now, last step, as we all know, some of the fur is dark. So, again, what do we have here?
Just use your fingers.
And then you can tell. I'm going to smear it up there. If I'm running out of pencil lead, I can go over here, pretend like you're painting with your finger. Rub your finger in the paint. Oh, it's silvery. And then you can go over here and smear some of that around here on their head. Delightful. We can go up here. We're gonna rub those little old man little bags under the eyes. That's what they look like to me. Let's smear that. Smear, 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 smear. Now, the nice thing about smearing is it doesn't put very much pencil lead on your paper, so you can go back and erase some of it if you want things to stand out more, like right around the eyes. There's some nice white fur there. Here's another thing you can do. If you need more pencil lead, you can make yourself a little paint puddle. I got a scratch paper, right? And I'm just scribbling a circle. So now I have a whole bunch of pencil lead on a scratch paper. And that I can rub my finger in. Rubby-dubby doodles.
Oh, get messy. I get so messy.
And I can use that to smear where I need the darker fur in my picture. As this comes down beside the nose. Little shadow there. And then up here, it's gonna get a little bit darker up here. But we still have these flashes of white where we haven't messed with stuff. It makes it look kind of cool. There, oh, that's looking cool. You know what I didn't do? Oh my goodness. I did not make these little markety marks down here. I need a line coming down there. And then I don't know what you would call this. It's flying some little flags out there toward the eyebrows. And then under that it's got like capital letter T's. Let's try that pattern. Let's see. A not very straight line up here. And it's flying some little flags toward the eyebrows. And then under that we have some crooked capital T's is what it looked like to me. Very crookedy ones with some extra little marks that go down. See how that goes down toward the eyes? I need that. Then we know where the white fur is supposed to stop. But they're just little, and then all the dark fur is here. You can put any, if you feel like you have space for extra little stripes and you want them, put them in, wherever it makes you happy. You got some blank space you want to use up? Put some extra stripes in there. Why not? That also gives us more pencil lead that we can smear around the top of the nose. Oh, I gotta make these darker. I need more here. I need this part to be more. Now I'm not pressing very hard. I just want more pencil lead to smear around there because that fur is darker around the eyes. That's all. Rub my nose around a little bit. I can smear my eyes a little bit if I want to. Look at that. Okay. Now, anything that needed to be really, really white, since it's just smearing, I can go back with just the corner of a pencil. This is not a pencil, it's an eraser. I can go back with the corner of my eraser, and I can just erase that smeary stuff really easy. So it really makes the eyes stand out. See how easy that is to erase? Isn't that a cool little trick? And I got some of the smeary stuff down here. Don't need it down there. So I can make that stand out more. This is supposed to be white fur. So I can make that stand out a little bit more. That looks kind of cool. I might quit messing with it. It's not perfect, right? No, it does not look exactly like the picture, but it's pretty close. So I'm gonna say, I'm happy. And I'm gonna go on about my day. I think maybe I can make my nose just a little bit better. I don't think I did a good job on the nose to begin with. These little things that I tried to make circly things. See how hard it is to erase where I've colored a lot? But it's pretty easy to erase where I just smeared. There. I felt like my tiger wants some bigger nostrils there. I also feel like the top of his nose is a little bit darker. Almost looks like there's a triangle on top of his nose too. So I'm gonna rub that in there. All right. Hello, tiger. Dun, dun, dun. You're beautiful. Oh my goodness.